Hello, everyone. We got 3 minutes and 30 seconds to count down. 3 minutes and 30 seconds till we go live officially. So today we're going to be talking about some things. Exactly at 6 p.m. we're going to go live. This is like the pre-countdown thing. So you have 3 minutes and 10 seconds till we go live officially. So just getting this ready so people can start joining. Alrighty. So gonna get this up on the screen, get this ready. Alrighty. Welcome, welcome, welcome if you're here early. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, everyone. Welcome to YouTube Live. Welcome to Facebook Live. Looks like YouTube has a little bit of a better signal strength. So, interesting. And it's inverted. It's even funnier. All right. 2 minutes and nice. Okay. Get this ready. Got a minute left. Go live officially. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome to everybody that's coming to our live show tonight. Tonight is November 30th, 2018, and it is 6 o'clock. How are y'all doing tonight? I am Larry Miller. I am the Connected Geek, and we're doing a tech live show. And it is we're going to talk about some antivirus options. We're going to talk about malware bytes, which is a solution that we have that you can use. It's also a solution that for Windows. I don't think it has. It's usable for Mac, but you can. Malware bytes is a solution that you can use for your computer to help you prevent maliciousware, that's why it's called malware bytes. I'm talking about some basic configurations on how to do some Windows improvement, as well as some applications that you may need to uninstall if it's not already there. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Cindy. Welcome to the show tonight. I am talking about tonight. My tech show is going to be related to like antivirus, improving your computer, kind of some security options that we have for computers nowadays. Make sure you share this and like it, and so we can get as many people on and have a nice conversation. After the first half an hour, I'm going to be all about showing you how to use your computer to its fullest potential. Ideally, with the best antivirus or the best maliciousware solution that you might want to put onto your computer if you don't already have it. So, like I said, we're going to do about 20-30 minutes of how-tos, and then the next 20 to 30 minutes is going to be question and answers. So before we get started, does anybody have any questions, any comments, any ideas of what you would like to go over in the show? If not, I'm just going to get started. Once again, this is Larry Miller, and with the Connected Geek, I have, as you can see on the screen, something new. I have my name and my connected, and watch this. I can make it disappear. Woo! It's gone, and then I can bring it back. Nice. Next week, I'm going to try and make it go across the screen, and then fade away. Maybe I'll put my logo down here on the bottom. That's kind of a neat tool to have. So I'm going to make it disappear. Boom. Now, what I'm going to do is show you some things about some security for your computer. First things first is I'm going to try move this over to. I'm going to show you my screen, and we're going to bring up my Windows computer. My Windows computer is here, and as you can see, I just have Google open. What a lot of people do is they go on the internet and they search for the best. I hope you guys can see me. Did we? Oh, man. Let's see if we can resume. I don't know if you are still there, but it looks like I lost my what the heck's going on here? Oh, goodness gracious! I don't want that screen on here. Go away. All right. All right. I don't know if anybody's still with me. Sorry for the hiccup. Let's see if we're still live. Let's go back over to here and see if we're still live. Let's see. Sorry for the folks that are. Let's go over here. Make sure that we're. Looks like we're still live. I wonder if it's probably going to be two different videos. So sorry about that, folks. Let's go and see. Did I lose you? Can you tell me? Let me know if we got lost. I'm trying to. It looks like it rejoined. So what I'm hoping for is I want to switch to. Thank you, Michelle. going to switch to my screen. Let's see if it maintains. There we go. So what I want to do now is show you report. Okay, so Ecamm had a problem. So, and now I'm trying to figure out why. Sorry, folks, for technical difficulties. We'll get through them in a minute. Hello, Sean Fair. We are having some technical difficulties on our web show. I'm trying to show off some things about antivirus. Hello, Angie. Welcome. All right. Sorry, guys. What can you see on the screen? Can you see what can you see on the screen? I'm trying to see what you're seeing, so all right, you can see that. Okay, so if I want to, you're not being very cooperative, computer. All right, let's see if this comes back into play. All right. Arg. Why are you being finicky, computer? All right, let's see if this works. All right, guys. So what I was trying to do, and I'm trying to figure out, and I'm hoping you can still see my screen. I'm trying to show the best antivirus programs available. It doesn't sound like it's working. All right, I'm trying to validate it on another computer, make sure what I'm seeing is what you're seeing. So thank you for your patience, everyone. It's the first time I tried to do this, so it's put this one here. I tested this beforehand to see if it worked. No, I think I got it, Angie. So I think I got it. So, all right, let's kind of start over for a second. All right, thank you everyone for showing us, hanging out with us, going through the initial technical difficulties. What I'm trying to do is we're going to go through, talk about antivirus, anti-malware, how to optimize your Windows computer a little bit, and how to uninstall an application if it's not supposed to be there. All right, so what most people do is when they're looking for an antivirus solution, they usually, when they go out to the internet and say, what's the best 10 antivirus solutions out there? Well, I can tell you right now, these places out here that give you this list of best 10, best free, some of them are pretty good. But if you look at these two options right here, there are two different types of lists, and they may have some similarities, and they may come across the same type of solution. Oh my gosh. All right, let's try this again. All right, let's try this again. Hello again, everybody. Hey, so it looks like I had some technical difficulties with the stream, and it looks like I had to close all of my applications and reopen them. Hopefully this one stays up and stays alive. I got to show you some screens, so when I switch between the video and my computer to show you a screen, for some reason it looks like it crashes the application. So if it does it again, I won't show you the screen. I'll just talk about it. Anyway, so excuse me. So today we're going to talk about, well, let me start over. Today is November 30th, 2018. It's September 30th, November 18. And why do I keep saying November? Today is September 30th, 2018, Sunday, at my 6:16 starting of my show, which was supposed to start 16 minutes ago. That's okay. So we're going to try it again. This way, we're going to try and go over the show. The show is going to be about 45 minutes because I'm going to cut it short because I had technical difficulties. Either way, the first part of the show, we're going to go over the basics of some antivirus security, some malicious-ware security, how to optimize your computer a little bit, and then they're going to go with questions and answers. So if you guys have any questions, any suggestions, ideas, anything like that, please let me know, and I will answer them in the question and answer section. So once again, thank you for joining again. Michelle, thanks for joining again. Hopefully this time the technical difficulties will go away. All right, let's try this again. We're going to talk about antivirus. So let me switch my screen to, I'm going to switch my screen to this. Nope, not this part. We're going to open up here, and we're going to switch to my share screen option. All right, so hopefully we can see my screen now, and we're going to turn this piece off so we don't get that. We are going to see, great, I can see that it's showing up on the screen now. So what happens is when people are looking for an antivirus for their computer, they typically go out to the internet and say, hey, what do I need for antivirus? And they say top 10 top best solutions for antivirus. What are my best way to secure my computer? Well, a lot of times you just say antivirus top 10 or whatever, and you get messages like a list like this. So it basically gives you a breakdown of where is it? Here it is. Sorry. This gives you a list of all of the top 10 that this website says that you should be getting. Well, these aren't always the best. And here's just another example, just for best free. You get a similar list, but with it's their opinion. That's biased towards whoever's advertising on their site. What I found in the years that I've been doing this is there's a couple different options. There's AVG, which is a really good free antivirus, but this antivirus solution doesn't always make it easy for you to, how do I say this? It doesn't give you freeware. It's not really free because they're gonna do pop-ups. They're gonna give you say, oh, you need this piece of software on your computer, or you need this piece of software because they have other offerings other than antivirus. Well, it's a great free software. Also, another one, a really good one is Avast, AVAST, antivirus. They're also another free antivirus. You know, both are going to do the exact same thing, and they're both 100% free. However, you're going to get pop-ups saying, hey, upgrade to this version, upgrade to that version. Hey, we have this other offering, this other solution that we have that will allow you to optimize your computer. Well, I never listen to them, and they and so whatever you do, if you do install these, make sure you say no to those. Only thing you really need to concern yourself is to upgrade the antivirus definitions or the actual program. Everything else you should say no to, and it's not going to hurt your computer or hurt your antivirus solution if you do those two things. Everything else, if you say no, it's still not going to hurt your computer. So if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me and I can help you through that. Another option that you can use for antivirus is, or I should say anti-malware, it's called Malwarebytes. Malwarebytes is as I would always say, that's a complementary to an antivirus, because there's not only viruses out there, there's maliciousware or adware. Well, Malwarebytes allows you to look at the computer in kind of a different way to allow you to scan the computer. So like your browser or your other pieces of your computer that antivirus doesn't really touch or doesn't look at properly, Malwarebytes will do that for you. So what I like to do is I always like to offer a solution that's other than these others. You always should get Malwarebytes. That's just a given. And then if you choose to do Avast or AVG, those are both good options. But I always recommend buying the solution. So if you're going to buy AVG, if you're going to buy Avast, do it. It's just worth it, because then you don't get the stupid pop-ups to say, hey, you need to upgrade your software. Just buy the yearly subscription. It's really inexpensive in the grand scheme of things, and it protects you. There's a lot of echo. Let's figure out why there's echo. Thank you for letting me know. Let's go to microphone. Let's see if is that any better? Let me know, please. Is this any better? Is this any better? Please let me know. Is this any better? Is this any better? Hello, is this any better? Microphone has been changed to, let me know if that's any better, Michelle. Is this any better? Hello, Michelle, is this any better? Is this any better? Is this any better? Hello, can you hear me? Houston, do we have a problem or not? Please let me know. Oh, while she's letting me know, I'm going to say my suggestion is getting the antivirus WebRoot. WebRoot will allow you to, it's a smaller footprint on your Windows computer. It actually does a really good job at actively looking at your computer for antivirus. So if you get the AVG versus the Avast or the WebRoot, all three of them are good solutions. I recommend WebRoot, and I recommend purchasing WebRoot, because WebRoot does not have a free solution. So you buy WebRoot, download antivirus Malwarebytes, get guaranteed for either one of them. You always get Malwarebytes or get the antivirus. All right, so let's see. Any questions about this at this time? Any questions at all? I'm just waiting for Michelle to tell me if there's any echo. Michelle. All right. So those people that were on Facebook, sorry you can't see my screen, but hopefully you're getting something out of this in regards to what you need to. Oh, and then now there's no sound. She says there's no sound. That's wonderful. How about now? Can you hear me now? So I've been talking with no sound. How about now? Is there now sound? Hello? Is there any sound now? Now? Hello, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Is there any sound now? Hello, is there any sound now? Is there any sound now? Is there any sound now? Oh, technical difficulties. Always seem to have problems. Yes, all better. Great. All right, so let's go back to I'm going to reiterate what I just said. So no matter what option you choose, if you choose AVG, if you choose AVG, or if you choose WebRoot or Avast, no matter what you choose, the free or the purchase version, because I recommend that you always get AVG or Avast. Those are the two probably the best ones that are free, that offer I guess the minimal amount of pop-ups that you'll get to say, hey, buy our other products. We don't want that. Either way, you're always going to get back to the options of no matter what solution you buy, you're always going to get some sort of advertisements. All right, so I'm going to ask our audience, because I still echoing. I'm hoping that it will go away sooner than later. Okay, go back to here. All right. I need to. I'm playing in a loop. Well, that's unusual. All right, I'm gonna take this microphone. Now I'm back to a different microphone. Can anyone hear me? Can anyone hear me? Bueller. Hello. Technical difficulties are always so much fun. Let's just switch back to the source of the camera. So can it now? I'm took away the option of the screen, and let's see if it changed the option to. These are the trials, the tribulations, the fun of going live. You can always have a good time going live, or you can or you can pre-record it. And then when you pre-record things, it always seems to, you can work through the bugs. So you can hear me perfectly here, but it's no, Michelle, if I switch to my screen, let's turn back to screen where I share my source, and I'm going to show you the WebRoots website. Oh, I need to go here. Show the WebRoot website. Is it still echoey? All right, so I'm going to say buy WebRoot, get Malwarebytes. All right, I've spent far too much time going back and forth to those. Sorry about the echo. We'll try and fix that next time. All right, now as soon as you switch, the echo starts. Okay, well maybe the recording will handle it differently. Maybe it's just because I'm trying a new way of doing this. Anyway, let's move on. Hopefully the echo isn't too horrible to move on for this. This shouldn't take too much longer. Then I'll go switch back to the picture of me. All right, moving on past the WebRoot, moving on past the Malwarebytes. Make sure you, if you have any questions about that, let me know. Another option we can go with that you need to consider on your computer is if it seems slow, or you're going through some issues with if you're going through some issues on your computer and you feel like it's just kind of going slow and you need to work through those, you want you to click Start, and then you type in msconfig.exe, which will give you that. Now, if you're on Windows 10, you may get the big old screen where it shows you all those little icons. Well, if you just click Start and just type in msconfig, you'll get this option anyway. So I click on that. It's going to give you a program that looks like this. It's going to give you General, Boot, Services, Startup, Tools. The thing that you need to pay attention to here is the services. I want you to click Hide All Microsoft Services, and then click Service here at the top. And what this is doing is showing you all of the things that run on the computer in the background. All of these things are important for the computer to run, to allow your computer to run at its applicational best level. So let's say you have an Adobe solution on your computer, like Adobe Reader, or you're using Apple products, or you're using Dropbox, or you're using Malwarebytes. See, I have Malwarebytes here. Also, I have a other applications on here like TeamViewer or whatever. Well, all of these are running in the background. Well, none of these actually have to be running to allow your computer to run efficiently or effectively. What you can do is you can click Disable All, and it'll disable all of them. See, then you can restart your computer, and it definitely will run faster. None of these applications and none of these services, as long as this check mark is checked, will impede you from allowing your computer to run it at its fullest potential. So for this case, I'm gonna cancel this, and let's make sure I didn't misconfig .exe. Go back to services. So now see they're all back in there. If I do hide all Microsoft, I can disable again. Everything's disabled. I could click apply and click OK and then restart the computer, and none of these services will run in the background. Now, this is one option to do in case if your computer is running at a slower level. You don't have to do this, but if you're trying to troubleshoot the computer on your own, this will help you do that. Another option to help your computer run at a more efficient level is if you if you down here at the bottom, you either right click and do Task Manager, and most of the time it's going to look like this. It's a smaller version of Task Manager. You can always right click on anything in this list, just an FYI, and end. So if I wanted to end my Chrome or something that's like becomes unresponsive and it's slow, you can always right click and do end task. But most of the time I'm going to do more details, so it gives you more options. So it gives you more granular information about your computer. Now, I disclaimer here, I wouldn't go in here unless you feel comfortable enough to where your computer is going to you're going to feel like you're part of the guts of the computer. I strongly suggest that you either get myself or another professional to come through and help you through any of this. All I'm doing is showing you a lot of the stuff that I'd be doing for you remotely or in person. So when you get into the Taskmaster, so if it looks like this, click on more details, and it's going to give you all of these pieces of information here. The piece that we're going to look at right now is startup. So inside of this startup is a list of all of the applications that are running when your computer starts. When you buy a new computer or you reload your computer, a lot of times a computer will install software to quote unquote help you access those applications more efficiently or more faster or more immediately. Well, a lot of times I go in and I disable a lot of this stuff. You can actually disable every single thing in this list, or you right click on it and disable, and it won't run when you restart the computer. As you can see, I've already gone through and I've disabled some of these things because I don't need them to run when the computer runs. Now, when you do this, what happens is the computer will enable those when you open up the application. So let's say like right here, I have Adobe Creative Cloud, I have Skype, I have a program called Discord, I have Steam, iTunes. Just because they say that they're disabled doesn't necessarily mean that they are never going to run. All that's doing is saying don't run them at the start when you start up the computer. When I open them up from in the middle of my computer, when and it's already been started up, it'll start them up. And all this is doing is just preventing it from starting at the beginning. I know that's a lot of information I've been giving you. So, but if you have any questions, please give me an email, text, or call, and I'll walk you through any of this. The last piece I want to show you is the applications that are installed on your computer. So to do that, you click Start, and either from the Start menu or when you get a whole bunch of those icons at the beginning, you just click Control. We're going to go to Control Panel. Click Control Panel. And what Control Panel is going to do is you're going to give you this option right here. We want to go to Uninstall a Program. So these are all of the applications that are installed on your computer. These applications are sorted by alphabetical, and most of them are installed by Windows. A lot of things are installed. If you like bought an HP or a Dell computer, they pre-install things on this computer that may or may not be a benefit to you. What I like to do is go over here where it says installed on. You click on the installed on, and you notice that it sorted it by the date and time, the date that it was installed. what I like to see when we're talking about security, which is what with this whole show is about, is let's say you see your computer being unusually slow, and we went through all these other settings on your computer like we did earlier in the show, and it still seems weird. Well, what I like to do is I like to see if there was anything installed recently. So notice that Dropbox was installed on 925, Evernote was done on 924, CC Cleaner 924. So it looks like, these are all legitimate programs, and I double check right here where it says publisher. Now, if the publisher isn't similar or has the same name as the application, I'd be a little leery of that. So if you look right here, like this paint.net, well, this paint.net, it doesn't have the same name. Well, I know for a fact that it's the same, but I'd be a little leery. So I'd go to their website and say, do they actually offer a paint.net application? So yes, they do. But what I would like to see is like, okay, my computer's running slow, and 2 days ago, it looks like there was an app installed that wasn't supposed to be there. So then I would just click on it, click on install, and it would uninstall the program. You just follow the prompts and boom, it's done. Anyway, so that's a very high level, very quick an overview of the applications that we have, options that we have inside of a Windows computer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch it back to the camera so you can see my wonderful face. Ha ha ha. Just kidding. Hopefully the echo is gone, and I'm sorry if there was an echo. And I guess when I switch to show you my screen, it looks like there's some echo in it. Hopefully the echo is gone. Maybe the next time we do this, I'll figure out another way to change the echo way. So are we getting any more echo? Can any of the audience let me know? That'd be great. Anyway, so now we're at the section of the show where we have 20 minutes to talk about. Let's see. So the echo is all related to. I'll have to figure out how to fix that. Thank you, Michelle, for giving me that piece of information. All right, folks. Question and answer time. Anybody have any questions? Question, answer. All right. Anybody have a good weekend? Did anything fun? I did some video recording yesterday. I did plan for my show today, even though we had some bumps. It happens. You just got to roll through it. So anybody have any questions? Michelle, Sandy, Angie, if you're still here, I would like to help you in any way I can. If not, I don't know what to talk about. I was hoping to have questions. I'm reinstalling the computer back here. That's what I'm doing right there. If you guys have any questions about reinstalling a computer, I can do that next time. I can show you how to do that. Anyway. I wish my echo wasn't so bad. I would go back and show you some more things on the computer. I wonder if there's a setting inside of here that will allow me to. Oh, you know what? I wonder if there's a setting inside of here, which is the program that I connected with. It says sound. You know what? Don't play sound. That's what's probably. So, save. We're going to reconnect. So, Michelle, if you're still there, I would like to share the screen one more time and see if the echo's still there, because I have an idea. Boom. Share screen. We're going to go here. Can you still see my screen? And is the echo still there? Malwarebytes. So is the echo still gone? So hello, Michelle. Are we still there? Can you still? Is the echo gone? Is the echo gone? I think I figured out what it was. Maybe. Oh, still echo. Man, bummer. All right. Well, live and learn. Move on. We are going to go to source camera. All right. I've come back. I'm back, and the echo is gone. I like to listen to this and see if it's still there when I'm wondering if it's did we Did I drop this? Did I drop it? Anyway. Well, it's all a learning process. Just keep moving on, right? I wonder, is it still showing that I'm live? It does say show I'm live. It shows that. Oh, well, good. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? 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 Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? All right. All right. Well, I guess my 30 minutes of questions are going to be down to nothing. I was hoping that you guys would give me your thoughts. Does the oh, here it goes. Is information about what is the best program for editing YouTube videos? That's a good question. That is a really good question. You ask, when's that? So a really good, actually, YouTube has a pretty good built-in solution. They have some, it's called trimming. You can trim the video before or after. Once you go into your channel, go into channel, and then you can go to your videos. I'm looking at my videos over here, my channel. I'm not going to bring it up because it seems to cause too much echo. No, I'm curious. Let's try this, because what I did before was a program within a program. And what I want to do is we are going to go to source, share screen, and we're going to close this one, quit it, boom. And then we're going to go to, so Michelle, let me know, is it echoey now? Is it still echoey? Echo, echo, echo. Is it echo? Echo, yes or no? Echo, yes or no? Echo. Trying to determine if it's echo. So while she's telling me if it's going to be an echo, I want to go over to here, go to my channel, go to my videos, because she was asking no echo at all. So, okay, and that makes all kinds of sense now. So going forward, I know what to do. We're going to have to not no echo at all. So I'm going to have to figure out how to fix it. Anyway, so let's go into this video that I created earlier. And if you can see my screen, let me just pause this. Well, let me edit a video that's already, so edit video. Going to edit a video. See, there's a lot of free video editing solutions out there, but the one for YouTube is probably just the built-in one is probably just as good for what you're probably going to do. Is more of it's probably going to be for just trimming and maybe cutting out a scene or two. We're going to go to edit the video. Let's see if it'll let us edit here. Edit. Okay. Edit this video. So here's an editor. And this editor has gotten better over years. Get started. Let's get started. All right, as you can see inside the editor, if you can, let me know if you can't. I'm going to make it smaller so it's easier for us to do. And here it says trim. You can add an end scene there. So there's a lot of things in here that's really awesome. You can zoom in. There's a thing called annotations, which are really good because comments. You know, if you're inside of videos, you sometimes see a pop-up at the end where you can click on a different video. This is the place where you do that. So if you're not going to do any more than just trimming, and maybe add potentially add additional, because you can add music to some of your videos. It's a pretty powerful tool for free, basically. And the nice thing about it is, there's just so much more you can do with your videos than you could before. Let's go to other features. You can add cards. You can cards are like things you can click on. The editor is still really cool though. If you don't want to do it that way, you can always buy a program. I use Camtasia or Roxio are two other good solutions. So Roxio is one of them. RXIO. Roxio is one, and then there's another one called Camtasia. Camtasia is the other one. So Camtasia or Roxio. They're not cheap, but they're still good solutions. So I'll give you Camtasia in the link. Put here, boom. Camtasia, and then there's Roxio is the other one. Those are two good solutions, or you can use the one that's already built in. All right, we're going to go back to seeing me, and obviously we'll be able to no more echo, which I think is awesome. What happens is I was remote controlling a computer, my Windows computer, and so I think what was happening is we're getting the echo feedback through there. Anyway, that's where we're at. All right, folks, we're getting down to the 10-minute mark. You guys have any more questions, any ideas about what you need tech-wise? Hopefully next week will be a little better. I'll have to work on figuring out how to. I have an idea. So my idea is I'll probably pre-record it. That's what I'll do. Record it and then talk it over when I do it. Okay, record in future. All right. Any other questions, folks? I have would like to help you any way I can. So if you guys have any ideas for the next show, any suggestions for what to do with these lives, I want to help you any way I can. I'm glad that you guys showed up. I appreciate the feedback. I appreciate the help through the technical difficulties. Anybody have any last questions before I end the show for the third time? Because I had to do it 3 times, which is kind of funny. I'm going to keep them up there because it's just more about seeing that, it doesn't matter what you're doing, just keep moving, keep going forward, even through technical difficulties. It's and if you have any problems, any weirdness, it's always important just to keep moving forward. I need to get through all these too because I want to be able to try and get better at this. So, all right, guys, it looks like it's done. All right, YouTube, thanks for hanging out with me. Take care.